Hey y'all, happy Monday. So, this past weekend, I was able to bring the message at a local church in town, and it was just a beautiful time of worship. It was a great Sunday morning. I've shared the link in the Daily Devos group as well as the Next Gen Ministries Facebook page, so you can go back and watch that if you'd like. We're going to talk about a little bit about what I spoke about in Daily Devos this week because it was about fruit. And as you know, I've already shared with you that seems to be my word for the year. That's where the Lord took me, and that's what I shared with them a little bit yesterday morning. And we all go through seasons, right? And with spring, we have spring fever right now. Of course, in North Carolina, we never know if it's going to be real spring or if it's going to be freezing spring, which is what we have today, actually. But just giving a synopsis of the ministry and how Daily Devos got started and where we've been and where we are. I started doing Daily Devos in December of 2017. Every time I think about it, I can't believe it's been that long. Because it doesn't feel like it's been that long. But it has been. So 17, I started at Christmas and did, I think it was 10 videos before the end of the year, leading up to Christmas and right after it. And then started back in January, with videos every day, loading on Facebook. And that was the first time that we studied Psalm 1. So special time and then remembering and being grateful. Another thing that we talked about were the books that had come out of Next Gen Ministries and the Uncommon Girl series, which is a series of devotion books for young girls. There's 2 of them in the series. And then just this past week, my sister launched a branch in the Young Girls Ministries, and that can be found on the website. Is letters, no, I'm gonna mess it up. It's Notes from Natalie. That's what she called it. And she's always had a heart for young girls, and it's just a mailing list, really. So every month she's writing a letter, a devotion from her heart. It includes a reading plan, activities, and the devotion, and it comes, in a fancy, beautiful pink envelope, which who doesn't like to get fun mail? And so that is free if you have a young girl in your home, or someone that has a young girl, and those ages can be from 6, 7 to 17. So it's a broad range, but nothing in there that would be inappropriate, but definitely conversation starters for you and your girls. So you can send a contact through the ministry's website or email, private message if you've got a young girl that you'd like to get signed up for that. We'd love to get them on the list. And I think she was hoping for 25 for the first letter, and she ended up with 47 names. So that is amazing how, God does that. And they're from all over the country. I mean, some that she knows and many that she doesn't know. So I love that confirmed, the need for this. Bearing fruit, right? Again. So that was where the Colossians study really came from, is that when I was praying for the year and looking towards the year, and I think a lot of people do, we say, God, what do you have for us this year? What word do you have for me? Where do you want me to go? And so I started reading Colossians every day in January, and this is the verse that he really drew me to. It's from Colossians 1, and it's chapter 10. Verse 10, Colossians chapter 1, verse 10. And it says, so Paul is praying. We've read this verse. That you may walk, live, and conduct yourselves in a manner worthy of the Lord, fully pleasing to him and desiring to please him in all things, bearing fruit in every good work, and steadily growing and increasing in and by the knowledge of God, with fuller, deeper, and clearer insight, acquaintance, and recognition. And so that's where we're going to dig in a little bit this week. It's pulling apart this verse and talking about bearing fruit. And we will pick up for tomorrow. I'll see you then. Bye, y'all.